Hey, everybody, I didn't know you were watching. Hey, last night we talked about problems and how you handle them. And foosball is a lot like life. Foosball, man, we get into the game of foosball. It is fun, it's exciting, man. Boom, we get into it. Boom, man, we're trying to score, and everything's great in foosball. But man, it really inhales profusely when we get scored on. And things just happen. Well, that's the way life is. Things just happen. And we have problems, and we have to deal with them. And we can deal with them either in a frustrating kind of way, or we can handle them God's way. Which is kind of weird for us because God says some weird things about how to handle problems. Let me read for you this. We got it last night, but I want to read this for you again. It's James chapter 1, okay? And it's verses 2 and 3. It says, "Dear brothers and sisters, when trouble come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you'll be perfect and completely needing nothing." I mean, that's whacked, right? When problems come, and we have this stuff that hits the fan, the stuff that hits the fan. When we have those days, Jesus tells us we should consider it an opportunity to grow. An opportunity, we should be rejoiceful. We should be, it's going to build endurance. And last night J-Rods gave us this crazy definition about your endurance. So we can't go with that one. But we all know what endurance does for us. Endurance helps us to go longer. It helps us to perform better. It helps us to deal with things. Things become easier and easier as we gain more and more endurance. And that's what he is talking about right here. Is that, we're going to have problems. Things are going to come up. But if we learn to handle them God's way, the next time problems are going to come up, it's going to be a little bit easier for us. Because every time we have a trial, every time we face something that's frustrating, it becomes a little bit easier because we rely more and more on God. And there's a great proverb that we have here that I'm going to read for you. And it's Proverbs 3, and it's verses 5 and 6. And it says this. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. So do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you the path to take." You see, that's the great thing about God. That's the great thing about the Word of God, is that He just tells us right here, you don't have to depend on your own understanding. And I know if you're anything like me, okay, I know this might be a shock for some of you, but I'm a screw up. I make mistakes. I mess up daily. I don't have it all together. And my understanding of a lot of things is whacked. So it's so comforting for me to be able to look at this and go, you don't have to depend on your own understanding. You don't have to depend on that. It's so cool here that He will show me which path to take. So guys, what I want to encourage you with, last night in our game of life, we experienced a lot of troubles. A lot of decisions we had to make, a lot of stuff, cost us a lot of money, we did a lot of things. And we faced a lot of stuff. And that's the way life is. It's like a foosball game. We're into it, we're excited, and in the heat of the moment, we make split decisions. And what we need to do, guys, and in the heat of the moment, when we have to make these decisions, is to rely on the Word of God. Not to rely on our own understanding, but to rely on Him and allow Him to show us which path to take. So guys, that's my word for you today. I want to encourage you with that. Don't rest on your own understanding. Allow Him to lead you, and He will show you the right way to go.